Russian body language and gestures. This is very important. This is very important. If you ever want to travel to some Eastern European countries, you absolutely have to know some gestures and know what they mean. So today I'm going to go through the list of gestures and body language that is common in Russia, and also they definitely common in Ukraine, where I'm from, and maybe Belarus, Poland, some other Slavic countries. And I'm actually very interested to know your opinion on these gestures, because for me, growing up, it was normal and I thought that these gestures are universal, right? But after thinking about it, I don't think I met a lot of people who use these in Canada. And guys, if you want to go through these gestures in more details, I'll put the link in the description and you can check the website on your own. So number one is Russian greetings and gestures. A handshake in Russia is usually a greeting between men. They greet each other with a handshake, both in formal and informal situations. For women, the handshake is less common. Yes, less common, but I should say it's not weird if a woman wants to shake a hand with a man or something. And yeah, we shake hands always. Whenever we say bye to a friend or someone else, and then we meet again, we always shake hands. Always. And from my experience in Canada, it's very rare. Like, it's just, hey, hi, how are you? That's it. But where I'm from, shaking hands always. Nodding or waving a hand. Yeah, we also wave, I should say, but we wouldn't wave from a short distance. Ever. I think. Hug. When it comes to body gestures in Russian culture, hugging is very common in Russia. It's used as a warm greeting, especially between family and friends. I should say this is correct, but it also depends on the person. I'm not a touchy-feely person, and I don't really like hugging people outside my close friends and the family circle. Some people do, and if you hug someone, it's not weird. Kiss. One kiss on the cheek is the typical way the Russian girls greet each other. This is true. There was a tradition to greet by 3 kisses in old Russia, but nowadays it's gone. This is weird. No one does it. No one doesn't. But I also want to add that it's very common for boys to kiss girls on the cheek, even if it's just friendship. Interesting Russian nonverbal gestures. The thumbs up sign has a positive meaning in Russia, meaning okay, I like it, or cool in various situations. So basically the same as in North America, right? By joining the thumb and the index finger in a circle, you can show your approval. This means okay or perfect. Perfect. Do people do this in North America? I don't know. But I do this all the time. So good. So good. So good. Holding one's hand like this and rubbing the thumb, index and middle finger together means money or cash. Money, 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 money. Денежку давай. Here's a comprehensive list of some Russian nonverbal signals you may encounter or need to use while in Russia. Please keep in mind to use these gestures of Russian people only in informal situations. Fig. Yeah, this is super informal. This hand gesture in Russia is very popular and is basically a rude way of saying you get nothing. Maybe it's not rude, but it's like sarcastic. You get nothing. It's rarely used in real life except by grannies and granddads. True, but you'll see a lot of it in movies and television series. This gesture can go by a variety of names. A flick. Oh, this is good. Flick on the neck. Yes. How to do it? Bend your neck to the side a little bit and flick it with your fingers. This gesture is generally used to replace the phrase выпить. Выпить is to drink, and пьяный meaning to be drunk in a dialogue. For example, you can use this gesture instead of underline words here. Let's go for пошли, чувак, я уже... This is very interesting. Giving a tooth. Raise your upper lip a little bit and pretend that you're pulling out one of your front teeth. I don't think I ever seen this people. Obviously, I know about this gesture, but I don't think I ever seen this in real life, only in movies and old movies. This gesture is a way of swearing. Essentially, it's like promising that you're ready to give a tooth if something you say will happen doesn't happen. This shows that you're 100% sure that it's going to happen. I give you a tooth. I don't think that people use this. Maybe in villages, but I don't think that in big cities people ever use this. I don't think so. But it's very funny. It's very funny. I'm fed up with you. Oh, this is common. My mom would do this all the time. How to do it? Put your hand, palm down, near your neck and tap your neck several times. This gesture means that you're fed up with something. It literally shows the expression "сыт по горло," which translates to fed up till the throat. It can be used without any words, but don't forget to make a meaning expression or irritation of anger on your face. Yes, yes, yes. My mom would do this all the time. Я сыта по горло уже вами. These are kind of like ironical gestures in my opinion. People don't go around and make them. If someone does it, it's ironical. I mean, it does the work, but it's kind of like as a joke. Hitting your chest with the first 2 times. Yeah. By using this gesture, Russian express loyalty or vouch that they're telling the truth. This gesture is mostly used to street gangs, so it has a slightly aggressive and criminal aura. A lot of men love this gesture and use it pretty often in informal situations. Do we use it often, though? Like, I don't know, probably. Again, people don't use them every day. It's just like, oh, but this one! Russian shrug. Is there a difference from any different shrug? What it means by meaning this gesture is equal to an international shrug. Yes. It's used when you need to stress that you don't understand. But basically it's the same. I don't know. Guys. I used it so many times in videos. Slap your forehead with an open palm. Russians use this gesture when they suddenly or eventually understand something. And I like her expressions. I mean, you can slap with your fingers or palm, doesn't matter. But I think it's common in the world, right? It's not only Slavic countries, right? It's common.
Why is your forehead all red?
Nobody react to what I'm about to tell you. I think that kid might be the Avatar.
Throwing a hat on the ground. I'm aware of this, but I never seen this in real life. Ever. What it means, this gesture comes from the old times when people really threw their hats on the ground. Right now, the gesture only implies that. This gesture expresses that a person has made a desperate decision. But also, a gesture like this, it can be used kind of like, damn, you know? I don't know how to explain it. Damn. But this is different, like what she's doing. I've never seen anyone do this. I'm aware of this, but I never seen in my life anyone who does it. Anyone. Russian business etiquette tips. Russian body language is something that you need to know, especially before business meeting with the Russian partners or clients. Though Russian business culture is similar to that in America, it has some significant differences in terms of proper etiquette. Here are some examples of proper Russian body language etiquette. Don't keep your hands in your pockets in formal situations. This is no-no. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's very sloppy. It looks very sloppy. I mean, I do that all the time, but in business, no, it's not. It's not good. Don't whistle. I hate people who whistle. Though whistling is fun, in Russia it's considered rude to whistle inside the house or office. Basically, it comes from the Russian superstition that if you whistle inside, you soon lose all your money. My parents would always tell me, "Не свисти, все деньги потеряешь." Basically, don't whistle, you'll lose all the money, or you won't have any money. Don't whistle. Even in public. Just if you go to Slavic countries, don't whistle, period. Don't whistle ever. Maybe when you're singing a song, you may listen. I allow. Take your shoes off when you enter someone's home. Absolutely. When I see in movies that Americans not only wear their shoes in the house, but sometimes they lay in a bed in shoes that they wore outside. Guys, this is disgusting. This is so disgusting. Never ever do that. Take off your shoes, put on slippers, and walk around. What's the big deal? Or warm socks, I don't know. But it's not a business etiquette, it's just an etiquette. Like, you wouldn't go to a house and not take off your shoes. This is wrong. This is wrong. And if you do that, there's something wrong with you. Yeah, guys, this is it. This is it. I think there are some more. Obviously, we have middle finger. It means the same. We have, what do we also have? We also have fist, like something like this, or just like threatening fist, or like this, it means like screw you. I don't know, but it's like middle finger, but censored middle finger, right? What else do we have? In a restaurant, we would raise hand. You know, like in America, waiters always come to you once in a while and say, everything's fine, everything's fine. Where I'm from, no one does it. When you enter a restaurant, a waiter would come to you, take your order, and then she or he wouldn't approach you until you call, or at least in most places. So don't expect them to come to you just because. No. What else? What else? I wonder. Guys, if you're from Eastern Europe, tell me what gestures I forgot. And if you're not from Eastern Europe, tell me if these gestures you found weird. They're not that weird, right? They're not that weird. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the video and see you tomorrow. Пока-пока.